Welcome to Update 3 on Hurricane Hilda, which is now approaching Category 2 status as it meanders across the eastern Pacific. Hurricane Hilda now at 90 miles per hour with a pressure of 989 millibars, moving west-northwest at 14 miles per hour, and has acquired quite a good structure. You can see that real good spin in the cloud tops, and it's been trying to form an eye all day. It has been unsuccessful up to this point. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens throughout the night and into the early portions of tomorrow morning, as this system could very well obtain an eye as it continues. Also, that buzzsaw look on the northern quadrant of the storm, which indicates that the storm is still likely on an intensification phase that could last into the later portions of tomorrow. Now to the expected track for Hurricane Hilda. The HWFI takes a very northern track compared to the other tracks, while the NHC takes a more middle track, taking it west-northwest before turning it even closer to being west. While I just keep it going west-northwest the whole time while taking westerly jogs as it goes along. And at that 3-day point is typically when it gets even closer to just going straight down, except for the HWFI, which goes more northwest than west-northwest. Now into the intensity predictions. I have it at 90 miles per hour at this current moment in time, and I have it peaking at 105 miles per hour before pretty rapidly weakening after the 48-hour mark, down all the way to 50 miles per hour at the 5-day point. The NHC has it at 70 miles per hour, though it is likely that they will go with 85 in the next update, I believe. But they have it getting to 100 miles per hour before again weakening, but all the way down to 45 instead of 50 like me. And the HWFI does the complete opposite and actually takes it down the next 24 hours because of its northward track, which brings it into colder temperatures compared to the other two, which would be me and the NHC, before bringing it back up briefly and then sending it down all the way to tropical depression status of around 35 miles an hour at the end of the 5-day period. Current wind intensity guidance, NHC going with 85 miles an hour, I am going with 90, as well as the version 8 of the ADT satellite forecast, and ADT version 9 is actually going with 105 miles an hour at this point, which is way ahead of everyone else at this current moment in time. Now let's take a look at those chances of 40 mile per hour plus winds. You can see those green areas, which is where it's likely to see 40 plus mile per hour winds. And then once you get into the yellows, it's not quite as likely, although there is still quite a good chance that you will see at least some tropical storm force winds, if not that, at least around 30 mile per hour winds. In that red area, it'll probably still be a little gusty, but it is very unlikely at that point to see 40 plus mile per hour winds, at least in the next 5-day period. Although it is still possible if you are within the red. It is very unlikely, less than 2% chance if you are outside of that red, yellow, or green region, though. Thank you guys for watching Update 3 on Hurricane Hilda. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And check out our new Discord server that just launched a couple days ago. Signing off.